All right, mutant for the recap.
All right, recap
Okey-dokey.
time. This time, Nash will recap.
All right, Nasty, calm down. Document the day, like always. Just pick up where you last left off. Creek found tracks that led us down to the docks into a tavern called... what was it? The Siren's Grotto, yes, it had the ship's figurehead, the mermaid. Inside, we found pirates with 2 of Scragg's velociraptors in their care. Why was that mark on his arm? The captain, Blue Bonnie, made a deal with us to take all of the velociraptors to warmer climates if we could find them all before week's end. Why would he have that mark? Focus? More tracks were found and followed, taking us to the establishment of one, Xanathar Flaversham... Zerkadarn Palewith, yes. He was quite easily dealt with between Vasilis's brand of genteel intimidation and my knack for moving unseen. He had the last of the velociraptors, who we then took to Levi at the guild house, and how did he get that mark on his arm? No, wait, first we went to the Iron Spells to purchase a heatstone and pick up materials for another quest that we... When did we collect that? Was it the guild first and then the Iron Spells? Unimportant. Pickles seemed to know one of the alchemists there, though the obvious tension cautions me from prying further for now. The alchemists did have these delightful constructed workers. They reminded me of dear Sweetum's surveying the mines, though these seemed somehow less advanced in their build. Other than the speech, that was certainly new. Her snout wasn't exactly built for speech, but given it wouldn't need to function as such to produce a mechanical sound, I'm sure Moxie could figure something out, but why was that mark on his arm, of all people of all places? We took the herbs, I've forgotten the name, back to the doctor, then returned again to the guild to finish our day, and we met the leader of the Horizon Walkers, who seemed just entirely too much. And I'm quite certain I've never seen Levi in the Shadow Plane before, serving my family or otherwise, as though he weren't curious enough as was. How could he have possibly gotten that mark on his arm? At this point, you see that Nash has been just furiously scribbling in his journal, but the shadow ink, at this point, overtakes the pages, which... He just kind of snaps shut in a huff and puts his journal and his pen away into his coat, but you see him continue just pacing across the floor in his room in the inn.
All right. So I'm actually going to move a few people over to where they should be, because they should be in the inn. Also, and there, and where is Vaz? I have misplaced Vaz. She is somewhere. She's all the way over
assuming
there.
the reasons everything kind of shady is because it's nighttime.
It's nighttime.
Cool.
It will change based on what time it is. Vaz, are you still going to the Seafoam Inn?
Yeah, because I've got a gift for Hikari.
All right. So we will first check in with everybody at the roadside inn. And if you double click on Mr. What was his name? I wrote it down. Hudson Sanders. If you double click on him, he has now a little shoppy where you can click on 2 rooms for a night at the inn.
Oh, heck yeah.
Shops. Yes.
So you only have to buy that once for the whole, the 2 rooms.
Okay. Does who? Okay, 4 silver. I got the 4 silver. I can buy the 2 rooms for us. Okay. So just one. Yeah, right? We want to just purchase the one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, there we go. We've purchased it.
Yeah.
Nice.
And Sarah, you can do the same with the Seafoam Inn, which is quite a bit more money, but...
Yeah, I'm trying. I'm not getting a menu.
Oh.
Unless I've just bought like 18 nights accidentally.
Oops. Let's have a look.
Double click.
Double click, and it should be...
There it is, double click. I thought it was single click.
Yeah, it's a...
There we go.
There's a lot of little details. It's easy to get them mixed up. But yeah, should be there.
Yeah.
And you just have to buy 1, and that will be your room for the night.
Yeah.
makes it easy. And I don't
Yeah.
have to keep checking my notes for how much the room at the inn is.
Oh, that's really cool. I like that.
Yeah, and like when we get to the when we turn the day over, should I maybe like just remove that from my inventory or?
If you clicked on it, it should automatically have taken it off because it looks like he's got silver in there now.
No, like I'm saying like my inventory because it's now in my inventory. Like
Oh
consumables.
yeah. You can take it out of your inventory. I misunderstood what you meant, but yes, you'd know.
No worries. Just the important thing is just the fact that we bought it, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I haven't figured out a way to just have a thing that you put money into and not get a thing back.
Well, I mean, now
Right.
at least I might keep it so that I have a receipt.
Yeah.
You just got a little like one of those little like Apple receipt printers. He's got what's it called? Square.
Square.
Swipe.
Square.
Square.
Oh, he's got Square, tap to pay.
Yeah. You tap your silver on it, and then he takes the silver.
And then it's just a fucking ceremonial thing.
It's a square box. You
Yes,
put your money in.
you put it's a square box. Yes, you just slide it up in the top. It's just labeled as a square.
Is it okay if I go ahead and do my roll for my for learning one of my spells now?
Yes, go for it.
Okay, how do I? Where's my learn a spell? So I'm gonna attempt Shattering Gem. Where is learn a spell? Fucking there it is. Learn a spell. Where is that? Oh, jeez, it's I just got so it's got to be an Arcana check,
Yeah.
and the DC is knew all this shit before, but
Probably the level of the spell.
the DC is DC on table 4-3. Okay, yeah. Let me just make the check to begin with.
Yeah.
And then we'll see how we do from there. Okay. Arcana. $16.
16.
Shall we just go off of the stuff that's on Nethys?
Yeah. Nethys is almost always up to date, 100%.
Okay, first for cantrip, the typical DC is 15.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Oh yeah,
you're-
so
You were learning a cantrip?
no, I was learning a first level spell.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
So
first
I'm
level
learning.
spell would be, yeah, around there. 16, probably. So you made it.
Oh yeah. Okay, so in that case, that scroll, I'm gonna mark the scroll as I'm gonna delete the scroll,
Yeah.
and I've learned a new spell.
Huzzah.
Hold on, where is that? Shattering. Actually, I might swap that out for Shattering Gem. Put that in my spells list. Spell preparation. Add that to my list. Yeah. And I might actually swap that out for... Am I gonna swap that out for a Rise and Thunder Spear? I might. Yeah, I will. Because I want to try out some new stuff. Okay, yeah, I'm good.
Huzzah.
A new spell learned by Pickles.
Yeah, yeah.
Da-da-da-da.
All right. So, does anybody else have anything they want to do right now?
Scrag is going to pet his lizard.
So yeah, you're sitting there with Gertie and the remaining dinosaurs that you have picked up.
Scrag seems a little sad.
Yeah, all the dinosaurs they are listless. They are a little pale.
He's gonna put the heat stone out and some chewed meat.
Yeah, they are eating up this stone, all curled up, but they still just don't seem to have the right energy.
Yeah, Scrag is going to say, "I'm sorry I brought you here. This is a bad place for you. I am a bad person."
Meat.
He's gonna give them meat.
They lick the meat.
Give him little pats. Greg loves you very much. You will go to warmer place soon.
Blah blah.
Scrag will give them some water. Greg looks like he's about to cry, but I don't think lizards can cry.
You okay, Scrag?
No. Scrag put them in big danger by bringing them here, but Scrag didn't want to leave them there either. It was a very bad situation.
I mean, it sounds like from what you described, they would have been in more danger if they'd stayed, and at least, here they're with you, and they'll, be with somebody else who cares for them as well.
I hope so.
You seem like a good enough guy, and hey, if he's not, we got 2 trackers on the group.
That is true.
It's never easy to give up something that's important to you like that, I think. Like I don't know. I haven't raised velociraptors, but I imagine they're pretty important to you, if you brought them with you like that.
Yes.
Did you have to leave anything behind, or was this kind of, you just packed up everything you had and left? If that's too personal, you don't have to.
My whole family is still there because my dad did not want to leave. He said it was our sacred home and we can't leave because it's our way of life, but even if it's not our fault, we have to adapt and we have to leave. The island is dying. It's turning back into a desolate wasteland. That's what happens when the magic goes away.
Does anybody know why that's happening?
It's the magic crystals. There's something wrong with them. My grandmother is a druid, and she's been trying to figure it out, but it hasn't been going well. There's little bits and pieces of information we know, but we're just not sure at the end of the day. For all we know, the Empire might have something to do with it, or the Zolgaths might have something to do with it.
But at the end of the day, the effect it's having on people is more immediate and stuff.
Uh-huh.
It sounds like you didn't really have time to wait around and figure it out.
Well, I probably could have waited a little bit, but how long could I have waited? And what would have happened if I had waited? Maybe the whole island would have flooded or broken and fell into the sea. I didn't want to wait and find out, so I left. It seemed better than the alternative.
I can understand that. Well, for what it's worth, if we find anything that might be of any help, I'll keep an eye out for anything like that. I don't have much experience with crystals specifically, but I can appreciate your circumstances, I guess is the best way of saying it. And I want to help if I can.
I like you, Magic Man.
I like you, dinosaur salesman.
Thank you. I think that's a good place to end the conversation.
Yeah, I think at this point they're probably turning.
All right. Creek, Nash, is there anything you wanted to do before I swapped over to the other inn?
I think Creek wants to take another nap. She's tired from like running around all day, so she just flops down face first onto her mattress and just kind of stares at the wall.
All right.
If left to his own devices, Nash will spend the majority of the night just pacing the room.
Perfect.
Oh, do I notice that?
You two are
I
sharing a
probably would.
room, so yes, probably.
What bothers you?
He doesn't act like he hears.
Creek just like lazily waves, like, hello, hello, Nash. Reality to Nash.
On one of his laps of pacing, he will finally happen to glance over. I'm sorry. Am I disturbing you?
You're not disturbing me, but there seems to be something disturbing you.
Made it that obvious, haven't I?
Mm-hmm. Is there something you want to talk about? Get off your chest?
I don't. Well, let's give it a shot. And he's going to take his notebook, get back out of his bag, kind of set it on a table or some surface he's got there to make sure that it's not being shadowed at the moment. And he's going to draw a rough little sketch of that symbol that was found on Levi's arm. And he'll show it to her. Have you ever seen anything like this before? Anything that looks like this marking, this symbol?
I know I'm not one for details, but I don't think I'm familiar with that sigil. And like Creek kind of gets up off the bed and just kind of sits on it to pay more attention.
To clarify, this image is it basically looks like an arrowhead, but it's only got half of it. And it's got 2 prongs on the one side.
Okay.
And no, you have not seen this symbol before, Creek.
Gotcha.
Nash will give her he'll just kind of look at her for a pause that might be just long enough to be uncomfortable, but then he'll look away and just, well, I do appreciate the offer then, but unfortunately there's little you can do for me. No fault of your own.
Do you mind me asking the importance of that sigil?
Well, that's part of the problem. I wish I knew.
So it bothers you this much, yet you do not know what it means? I'm confused.
Not its meaning, no, but I've seen it crop up before in less than pleasant circumstances, and it worries me to see it pop up again.
Ah, an ill omen.
You could call it that, I suppose.
And Creek kind of looks seriously like, are you in any threat in any way? Are you being threatened?
To my knowledge, not yet.
All right. We'll say the word, and I'll be by your side.
I do appreciate that. Well,
And Creek just smiles.
in any case, it's not something that we should be seeing in the material plane, or at least I would hope not, but should you see this anywhere, do let me know.
Of course.
All right. So, now we'll cut across the area here over to the Seafoam Inn. Vaz,
Hell yeah.
you've arrived. You've paid for your night.
And she's going to, she's just babbling to Hikari about her day, whether or not Hikari is actually paying attention or not. And then she pulls out the bottle of sake that she had gotten earlier in the day and just hands it to Hikari, just like, here, I got you something while I was out.
Oh my. This is very good. Ooh. Thank you.
Yes, of course. I mean, you're letting me, I'm paying you, but, like, you're letting me stay here, and it's one of those things where it just seems rude to not bring a gift, you know?
I will treasure it. Is this? Oh yes, this will be wonderful. I'm just gonna put it away in the. Yes. And she just like is trying to hide her excitement because this is a very good sake.
Yeah. And yeah, Vaz is just gonna keep talking like about whatever as she makes her way to her room and just sort of start getting dressed down for the night. And like if the camera lingers on her, like she'll seem to like pause sometimes and like think about things, but then just get ready for bed pretty much.
Yeah. You get ready for bed, and while you're standing in there, you think you see out the window, out of the corner of your eye, something moving. But when you look and catch the attention of it, you can't see anything.
If there are curtains, she will frown and draw them.
Perfect.
You don't look outside at night in Dragon.
Yep. All right. I'm going to hit that rest for the evening button.
Woo!
Oh, it will only do one person at a time. I forgot it does that. Just one sec.
Honk shoe, honk shoe.
Dun, 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 dun.
Boop.
Da, 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 da.
Creek. Pickles. Scoriggery. And Nash.
Only
Greg's
5 days.
basically a Pokemon, right?
And then just let me change the clock as it is now. We're going to update that by hours.
Bastard should also heal, right?
Yeah, just 1 second.
E.
It's 7 o'clock.
I don't know why I thought Bastard only had 1 hit point.
He has 5.
I sure hope he
Alright.
doesn't have 1 hit point.
It's because of the familiars in the game that must not be named. Only have 1 regardless of what they're summoned as. Which is
That's his
silly.
say,
Alright, it is now 7 o'clock in the morning. And where is Bastard?
where is Bastard?
My
Where's
hit
Gertie?
points get accounted for. I still got 8.
Unless otherwise stated, Gertie is sleeping with or on top of Scrag.
Pickles. All spell slots with 1 hit point restored. It should have been a bit more than that.
I was wondering that too, because it says 1 hit point for me, but I don't think mine went up.
Yeah.
Let me try and click the rest for the night on my side and see if that helps.
Also, reminder, you don't get a whole ton of HP at the start here.
Okay, because I think you get like what, your Constitution bonus?
Yeah, times your level, I believe.
Yeah, so I only got 1 hit point back, so I should be
Yeah.
on 9 because I was on 8 before. I
Yeah.
remember I was in 8 before.
Yeah, because like I know I only get 1 back. I just don't think it gave me that 1 back.
Right.
Yeah.
I think I was at 15.
Resting rules. Character hit points equal to their Constitution modifier times by their level. So yeah, that makes sense. It should only be 1.
I've got my spells back at least.
I just forgot because I've been playing at level 12 and I get like a shit ton back.
Well, la-di-da. Wow.
It's still not enough to bring my character back up to full though, because
I know.
Andrea has like
joking.
200 HP almost.
Oh no, she a tank. She a tank.
Yeah,
though.
exactly. Thanks for letting us know with my friggin'
Ian.
20 HP.
Yes,
When you clicked it on your end, did it fix your HP?
it did, but then I think I accidentally scrolled and set it back down again, so it did.
Oh, okay, because I clicked the button on my end and it, excuse me, and it went up that time.
Yeah.
It just didn't when Leanne clicked it, and I don't know why.
Weird, because it should, but oh well.
Oh well.
Something
it's
to look
okay.
into.
It's glitchy.
A little bit.
I don't remember what my HP was at before, so I don't know if mine worked or not.
Same here, man. I don't remember.
Well, it says you got 1 hit point back, so that should be correct, because I think everybody's constitutions are kind of low, except maybe Scrag, and it just said that he
Greg has
awakened-
16 Constitution. And I didn't get hurt that whole time, which
Yeah.
is annoying because I'm the tank. I'm the one guy who's supposed to get hurt.
Yeah.
And like when I clicked it for myself, it doesn't say 1 hit point restored, but it still restored that hit point that it didn't restore the first time. So I don't know.
Weird.
Shall I just give Bastard just the 1 hit point back as well?
Yeah, just do that.
Okay, that's fine.
Gertie has to heal, right?
Yes, make sure that Gertie gets her hit point back.
Gertie, I don't know.
She-
Okay, rest for the night. Yes. Gertie is back up to max.
Nice.
Yes, she gets 2 hit points because she's got 2 con.
I have no con. I just get the pity rounded up.
Yes, it does round up to 1 if you have 0 con.
Uh-huh.
And we should all have our hero points at this point, right?
Yes, everybody should have a hero point, and Nash should have 2 hero points because they did the recap.
Ooh.
They did a good.
All right.
Great job.
So the sun is rising over. Well, it's already risen because it's 7 o'clock in the morning. You start to hear the bustling of the city outside.
Let's meet back up with Vaz at Shall we meet up at the pub for breakfast again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty. I'm gonna drop you all off at the pub.
Up crawl. Let's go.
It's 7 in the morning.
7 in the
Yeah,
morning.
Correct, Greek.
It's a good time to start.
Gotta get that breakfast beer.
Bloody Marys, I guess. I don't know. Mimosas.
Yeah, mimosas. Screwdrivers. I don't. They have
Fire.
hard vodka and
Oh,
Fantasyland.
and because like we didn't like discuss it, if anybody is low on HP, I will free let you do treat wounds from like the night before because you would have done that.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah, does anybody need a band-aid?
I could stand one. I wouldn't say no.
Okay, 1 second.
Yeah, I think
Band-Aid.
Pickles and Vaz are the only ones with that need HP right now.
Yeah.
Wait, hang on.
Boo-boos.
Because Vaz got knocked out.
Okay.
Right, I forgot.
Nap time.
That
It
was
happens. Everyone gets knocked out.
Did I roll the right thing?
you rolled the health, but you didn't roll the check.
Got it. Okay, I was trying to remember. I knew there was something wrong in my macros, and that was it. It has the roll. It does the roll. It doesn't do the check for me. Okay, so
Yeah.
hang on. Okay, and that one. Okay, and it's a medicine check. Yeah.
Medicine check. Gotta be
Yeah.
a 15.
Okay.
I've not set up any macros. I really should.
Ooh.
That was a failure.
Yes.
It was a bad band-aid. It wasn't sticky on one
Oh.
side.
Uh,
Not
I will use my internal cohesion. to turn that into a success by 1 step.
Okay, that will bring it up to a success. So then you get
Hey.
7 hit points back. Then we'll just take what
Yep.
you rolled there.
13.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will
And that's
figure that out one day on my macros because I can't drag medicine down to that, so I'm gonna have to like manually build
Yeah,
one.
I had to set up a whole
Okay.
bunch for one of my characters because it didn't. It automates too much and it doesn't identify the claws as being a weapon for sneak attack.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just like, come on.
That's silly. Claws are obviously a sneak.
Anyways,
yet again, you find pickles a lot easier to heal than you would have expected.
Are we all good?
I think.
Oh, we gotta do Vaz,
yes,
right?
Yeah,
and,
I could use a heal.
Oh yeah. Okay.
and again, yeah, this will all be like from last night.
Yeah.
Yeah, before we went our separate ways and stuff.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Oh no!
I really appreciate
That's also
Band-Aid was
Nash's ability
expired.
to cure boo-boos.
Cure boo-boos.
No.
And Nash tried again this morning.
Yes.
Hold on.
You can do this check like every hour, so
Yeah.
it didn't work at 7 o'clock at night last night. Depending on
aspirin didn't work.
the aspirin did not work.
She comes back this morning still feeling bad, so let's give it another shot.
Yeah.
He just tells her to to take 2 aspirin and go to sleep, and maybe she'll feel a little better.
Yeah.
There we go. That is a success.
Yeah.
Yay.
So you get 4 hit points back, Vaz. So
Huzzah.
you should be back up to full. I believe.
Injurant.
Almost. I'm like 3 shy, so I can live with
Okay.
that.
Which means that Pickles is okay, but Vaz is immune for the next hour.
Yeah.
So no one fight for the next hour.
It's okay. I got a brand new.
Creek already squaring up.
It's okay. I got a brand new spell that should hopefully help with the squishiers among us.
All right. So yeah, you get to the pub, order some breakfast, and you patch up Vaz a little bit.
How was your rest, Vassalis? Accent.
Quite fine. Did that get through?
You
Anything
said quite
else
fine.
Yeah.
Is that one of the humans' things where you say the thing that you're not trying to reveal your full emotions, even though you actually feel a certain way?
Very eloquently put, my friend.
Vass is just blinking, just
It's 7 in the morning. I don't think we got. I'm not awake enough to read too much into anything.
Greg, a morning person. He does not sleep that much.
Oh boy.
Is lizard biology, I think. Don't quiz me on lizard biology. I don't actually know how much lizards need to sleep.
By
real
the
quick,
rules of the
DM.
game, you need to sleep 8 hours.
Okay.
Real quick, DM, Nash does want to order coffee. Can I, for the sake of... Mouse, what are you doing?
Yeah.
For the sake of, purchasing it, can I use the roadside inn menu?
Yes.
Even though I am at the pub.
I meant to make one for the pub, and I have not done that yet. But yes, you can get coffee off that menu.
All good. I just need to remember how to do that.
Yeah, double click.
Greg will have their cheapest meal.
Yeah, for just breakfast, how much is that going to set us back? Like a couple silver?
Couple silver. Well, it's a couple copper. Silver is like a little pricier. But this is just breakfast. I would say it's probably about 3 copper each.
Okay.
Don't purchase all 5. You don't need that many.
Because like
Go ahead.
a day of rations is 4 silver, but that's like a full day of rations, not like a breakfast.
Yeah. Alright. I subtracted the money to purchase food.
Perfect.
I have
I like
purchased
food.
my coffee. Now I will drink my coffee.
Oh yeah, it's like a special kind of coffee, isn't it?
It's a special kind of coffee.
It's shadow coffee.
No, it's blood eye coffee.
Shadow coffee.
No,
It's just strong. It's very strong. Okay.
it's very strong.
And-
Let me just give me 1 second. I think there's something you have to roll for that.
Yeah, I used it and then the description went away, so I gotta go find it over here again.
Yep.
Okay.
We're
Fortitude
using
saving
addiction rules
throw.
for coffee.
Yeah, there's addiction rules for coffee.
Oh, nice. I didn't know. I mean, not nice, but like I didn't know that we were doing that.
I mean, it
Immersive.
honestly is not that bad.
No.
It
Yeah.
uses that mechanic, but it only ever goes to stage 1, which is actually kind of dope.
Yeah. But yeah, there should be a fortitude save in the chat now for you.
Yeah. What?
Oh no!
Oh, critical failure!
Don't talk to him unless he has his coffee.
You drink the coffee.
Don't
and-
talk to me until I roll a 20 for drinking coffee.
On set. So like over the next 10 minutes as you drink this coffee, you get like real like your brain just stops working for a little bit. Like it does that like thing where you're ADD and it like calms you, but to a point where you can't think properly.
Yeah.
And then you get fatigued for 10 minutes.
Starts desiring
I
to
know,
buy
it was
novelty mugs and shit that talk about coffee.
because it is a critical failure. I think it goes to stage 2. So
On a
stupid-
critical failure after. Good thing I pulled up these rules, huh?
Pl-
I was
yeah,
gonna say,
please.
the max stage never progresses beyond stage 1.
Get me-
Yeah, for coffee, because coffee's addictive, but it's not that addictive.
Yeah.
I would assume.
It gives me 3 stages, so I was like,
I think the addiction rules are different than the effect. Like I think addiction
Yeah.
is something like you're always at that stage or something like that.
right. Activate for saving
Coffee.
throw. Onset 10 minutes. Duration 8 hours. Stage 1 plus item bonus to AC and saves to which you're taking penalties caused by fatigue. Stage 2 stupefied. Stage 3 can't provide it. Details. Specification. Nope. What does it? What does a critical failure do to this?
I think what I was seeing
Okay.
on the. Sorry.
Apologies. BS.
It's odd on this one because it only ever goes to stage 1, which is a good effect. So like I don't know if that's meant to be like you fail the fortitude save and then like the coffee affects you. If you succeed on it, then your coffee did nothing. I don't know.
I don't know, because the what it's popping up here is like stupefied for an hour for stage 2, but it doesn't mention.
When you
why
take the
it has
drug, two
that.
things.
The maximum addiction stage of the yeah, okay. So the addiction stage for Blood Eye Coffee never progresses beyond stage 1, but the actual initial stuff.
Yeah, it seems like addiction is a separately tracked thing.
Yeah,
I
You
don't
might
know.
be. I think you might be experiencing level 2 coffee effects, but like for the most but that's not like your addiction.
yeah,
It's just
Yeah.
you're having a bad morning, basically.
yeah. So it for afflictions, a critical failure.
Onset.
A critical
On a critical failure. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, it goes to stage 2. So you are, in fact, stupefied for an hour.
That's rad. I'm okay with that. I just am trying to understand
Yeah.
how crunchy these rules are for this.
Yes.
Okay. At the end of the stage, this listed interval, you must attempt a new saving throw.
Yeah.
So after you're stupefied, then you can make a saving throw, and I think that puts you down to stage 1.
Yeah. After onset period, if applicable, you advance. You advance to stage 2 of the affliction and are subjected to that effect. Instead, the stages of an affliction are described below. Yeah.
Yeah.
So after an hour, yeah, we'll go back to that, but you're stupefied now. This coffee has not had the desired effect.
It hasn't kicked in
Honestly,
yet.
it kind of did.
Yeah.
This is what he wanted.
So really, we shouldn't fight for an hour.
Yeah. Flexion might give you a condition. Yeah. So yeah, we'll take a look in an hour. Anyways, coffee. You got coffee.
We used
I
to
also
grow
bought
coffee.
the coffee.
Are you drinking the coffee too?
Yes.
Okay, you make me a fortitude save as well.
Wait, how does Nash react
That's
to someone trying to drink his coffee?
No, she bought her own coffee.
Oh, sorry.
I have my own
So
coffee.
he is unaffected. He just looks sleepy now.
Where's my...
Fair enough.
food? Wait, is it Constitution? What am I rolling?
You're rolling fortitude.
Is that?
If you roll up, actually, in the chat here, there should be something that says roadside inn, blood-eyed coffee, and then it says DC 14 fortitude. If you click on that, it should roll for you. And it'll tell you if you succeed or not.
In the chat?
In the chat, in Foundry.
Yeah. At least one token, please. Oh! Yeah, how do I...
It should, yeah.
Oh!
Oh,
Oh, okay. Use.
use.
Use this?
And then there should be something that says saving throw with like a little heart and it says DC 14. Click on that.
Yeah. Select at least one token. Oh, okay, wait.
Here,
do
click
I
on
need to-
yourself and then click on it because it's rolling your stuff.
Got it. And then roll. Okay, there we go. I think. There it is. Sorry.
Ah, now it's rolling.
There we go. We got it.
Oh yeah, critical success. This coffee is great. Does not affect, like, you don't feel any of these downsides at all. You're just like, oh, and you got a little bit of pep in your step.
Nice.
Honestly, this
excellent.
is so perfect because Nash does canonically have ADHD, so this is what coffee would do to him.
Amazing.
Oh my god, it's real
What he
life.
wanted.
It looks
man.
like it's like the addiction thing is a separate role.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, got it.
Yeah, so like after you get the normal effects of it, you do like an addiction roll.
All right. Did we do that now?
Yeah, did we do that now?
It says each time a creature uses a given drug, it must also attempt a saving throw against addiction to that drug.
All right. Let me.
That would be...
And coffee sounds complicated.
Yo,
I mean, I guess it is. It is kind of complicated.
It is a little complicated. Oh shit! I closed the wrong thing. I'm looking up. Addiction. Pathfinder.
Yeah, would that be a Constitution saving throw?
Probably. Let's have a look. Conditions.
Does not drink coffee, but occasionally he will eat the beans.
Addiction.
Oh, yeah, Creek
They're
already eats like
very,
beans.
very good, dipped in honey.
And for
Drug. Drugs. Drugs.
drugs.
Drugs.
I think on the page I
Drugs?
shared, it just says saving throw fortitude for addiction. Is it the same? It looks like it's the same saving throw for addiction in general. That's
Okay.
weird.
Addiction.
Hi there.
Track the maximum stage you reach of each drug's addiction. The maximum stage is a separate. The maximum stage can't be reduced even if you fully recover the disease. When you take the drug, two things happen. You attempt a saving throw against the addiction. You spend. Okay, but what's the roll? What's the roll? Fortitude. DC
Okay.
on. Yeah. All right. So roll fortitude.
Got it.
It's a.
Roll. Yes, got it. Oh? 16?
Yeah, you are not addicted to coffee. You like it.
I think she's
Okay.
addicted by choice.
Yeah.
Okay, so So per these rules, like right now, having like had the coffee with my critical failure, I'm at stage 2 stupefied.
Yes.
But then I need to make a separate roll for the addiction. Is that what we?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Give it a go.
Let's see here. Nope, I'm
Oh.
still addicted.
Yep. So
Oh no!
you are stage 1 addicted to coffee, and I think that's where it stays, though. So
It's too
Okay.
real.
Which
But
makes
because
sense.
you had
I was gonna
Sorry,
say
go ahead.
like it. I was just gonna say because that's the only thing. Like I know all of like the drugs and the addiction rules like separately. Like that's the one thing that this does specify for the coffee is that the max addiction stage is stage 1.
yeah.
And because you had the coffee, based off of this onset stuff, like you don't have to worry about the addiction. Basically, onset one day. So as long as you keep drinking coffee every morning, you won't ever have to worry about being addicted to coffee.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
It's too real.
I think I'm reading that right. Am I reading that right? I think that's what
Well,
it
because
said.
on the coffee it says the onset's 10 minutes.
Yes.
But that seems like I don't think that that's what that means. I don't think I have to drink coffee every 10 minutes
Yeah.
or freak
No.
the fuck out.
Yeah.
I would hope not.
The 10
That's a
minutes
lot
is
of
the
coffee.
onset for the coffee's effects.
It's a lot of friggin' coffee.
It's a lot of coffee. But yeah, maximum duration 8 hours. Maximum addition stage. Yeah. I will probably look this up later, but I don't think it's very important right now. We are just digging into the weeds of the Pathfinder
Yeah.
rules.
There's so many more rules than we've ever been presented with for drinking coffee
know.
before.
Honestly,
We're so loosey-goosey, honestly.
That is the one thing I adore Pathfinder's combat stuff, but all this other stuff is a little nitty gritty, and I don't know how much we will dig into all of it.
I'm just imagining all of us watching like Nash and Creek. Like, I feel like the entire universe is just kind of like lagging as we're figuring out what the situation is with them.
I mean, like,
Gotcha.
I am totally satisfied if it just amounts to every time Nash drinks coffee, he is, like, sleepy for an hour. Like, I'm totally fine with that. I just don't understand, like, the nitty-gritty of the rules of, like, how we get to that.
Yeah.
Right, true. And like the correct rolls and stuff like that. Anywho, Creek
Yeah.
just like kind of like just lifts up her cups like, my, this is wonderful coffee. Don't you agree?
Greg is kind of dumbfounded hearing that tone of voice come out from Creek's mouth.
Yeah. Yes, it definitely sounds like when Creek drinks coffee, she's a little more refined sounding for some reason.
It's fancy juice.
I think I'm gonna pass on the coffee this morning.
Same here.
You all would notice that after Nash yawns, his shadow also yawns as though it's, like, doing the contagious thing.
Aww,
Oh my god.
I love it.
Gertie also yawns.
Oh yeah, and I should
Yeah,
say that Bastard did go with Vaz.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Vaz and Bastard show up.
Bastard.
Bastard!
Good morning.
Good morning. Are you ready for another day of adventure?
I'm ready for another day of getting paid, I guess.
Yeah, adventure.
That's true. We don't have anything. No, did we pick up a job? I can't remember if we picked up a job.
Currently,
A new job.
No.
I don't think we did. Yeah, I think we just finished our job. We just need to pick up another one.
I guess you go drop off the lizards.
Right, yeah.
That should be step 1, I think.
That's good stuff.
Greg will do that.
Didn't we
Greg
all go
needs to say
together?
goodbye.
Oh.
Maybe I'll go with Screg while the rest of you look at the job options we have.
Okay. Sounds easy
Splitting
enough.
the party. Always a good idea.
That never goes wrong.
Never.
It's fine.
It's fine, it's fine.
It's fine.
When has that ever, like, hurt us before?
I will take Bastard with me though when we go.
Okay.
I have to like just fucking pull him off of that. Nope, come on, we gotta go. I got some new. Guys, will you please tell him to come with me?
I'll see you this evening, you lovely little thing. Mwah.
He reluctantly climbs onto your shoulder. Pickles.
Yeah, as we're walking, this will be where Pickles will be infusing back the new familiar abilities that he selected.
Pachoo, pachoo.
He's got his book out and he's like coaching Bastard in new techniques. So yeah, Pickles and Screg, we go to drop off the dinos.
All right. So, Pickles, Scrag, you start making your way. Takes
Downtown, walking fast.
you. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this is the downtown, I think, right?
It is literally the downtown. You see people bustling about, heading to work at the districts. You see sailors heading out. And you make your way to the Siren's Grotto. And it is fairly quiet, as it is morning. But as you enter, you overhear the lizard folk woman, Shirax. She is talking to a lawkeeper in armor. And you overhear them say, "We've had reports that Red Bonnie has been spotted around here." And Shirax says,
Shirax thinks that's silly. Everyone knows Red Bonnie is dead. Those campaigners showed Lawkeeper Lockhart her hat, said she died. He paid the bounty. You calling them liars?
and the lawkeeper just looks exasperated. And then, like, as you walk in, he, like, turns to you and goes, have you seen a woman that looks like this? And he pulls out a wanted poster. And sure enough, Blue Bonnie is on this poster, but it's labeled as Red Bonnie. Wanted, dead or alive.
Is it a black and white poster?
It's like a black and white poster. Well, kind of like, you know how they would draw with, like, so it's almost like brown on brown, a dark brown on light brown.
So, Scrag would literally not be able to tell because his people are very colorful, and color is a big way you can instantly tell who someone is, and he doesn't really, like, understand human facial features. So when he says no, he's meaning it very genuinely.
But yeah.
Scrag's just got really bad face blindness.
He's learning, but he's not used to living among humans.
Yeah. So yeah, Scrag, you do not recognize this person, but sure enough, Pickles, you do. You look at this. This is the same woman. It's just labeled a different color.
Is the hat different?
The hat is different. This one is a bit
Pickles
smaller.
would say, Pickles will look at it close and go, "Nah, I think I'd remember a hat like that."
He sighs. If you see anybody matching this description, please bring it up with the lawkeepers. And he folds the paper and turns and leaves.
You got it.
Shirax just kind of like rubs her forehead as the door closes.
All these humans look alike. Shirax can't tell the difference.
Same, it is big problem. It gets easier the more time you live here, but I have not lived here that long.
Though I do know who that is.
Yes,
Just
Scrag was
because
also.
she is here a lot. But, you know, it seems rude. She went through the whole process of pretending that she's dead. Might as well keep it that way.
Yes. Scrag is here to deliver, and then he's gonna pull out a bag of dinosaurs and, like, put a finger over his mouth to be like, shh.
The babies.
And as she
They're so cute.
goes to reach for them, you hear like a crashing noise downstairs.
There's violence in the basement.
Everything okay?
And at this point, Bartholomew, the pirate you saw earlier, he runs up these stairs. He is holding the 2 dinosaurs that he has bought close and protectively, and goes,
Where are the rest?
We have the rest. You
You-
just got the 2.
he looks at you a little confused, goes, what?
Wait, I thought we only had 2 and he had like the other.
No, we got all of them.
Yeah,
We got all 7?
yeah, he only bought 2.
Or all at 6?
Yeah. You got the
So Greg's
remaining
going to-
6, because you left one at Levi's and then picked up the other ones along the way, but he had 2. But he
How
only
do the
had
ones
2.
in his care look? Like, are they looking healthy?
They're looking a little brighter. Their color is starting to come back.
Greg is going to hand over this bag with the heat stone and the 6 other dinosaurs and just a big jar of like regurgitated meat. It's pretty gross, actually.
Yeah. But he, like, looks at you and like, he's holding this dinosaurs, kind of like scoops one into one arm and grabs the bag and looks at you. But he looks a little shaken and goes, we could use a little help in the basement.
Oh shit. Can you watch the babies, please? And then Scrag is
Yes,
gonna say
I
to the other
need to keep them
lizard
up here. It's safer here.
Okay, I
Alright.
guess we're going.
It's time for violence.
Boy, I hope
Come
not.
on there, Gertrude.
And Gertie goes, and you go to the back here, and like the stairs that he wandered up actually like had a trap door that had flipped open, but as you like walk down, this is clearly like a hidden place. As you walk down these stairs, creak, 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 you hear like another thump noise.
Wait, Creek's not here.
Yeah, not
Sorry.
that creak noise, the other creak. As the stairs go out from under you, and you find yourselves in this little underground area that is kind of fenced in the middle. Looks like there's a fighting pit down here. And you see on the side here, Bonnie is like holding on to the edge of something and going, "Get those little figs out of here!" And,
What figs?
and then she turns and goes, "Take a look." And in the area down here, the little fighting area, there is a gigantic frog kind of wandering around, annoyed at this situation as 3 little gremlins are terrorizing it.
Greg would like to, and these are the same gremlins that we saw earlier, similar.
These are similar. Just 1 second, let me get you on the map here.
Because I got this magic spear that I can throw.
Before we
I'm
do
thinking of
anything,
throwing it.
well, let's wait until we get on the map. But
Yes,
before
yes,
we
of
do
course, of
anything,
course.
Pickles would like to tell Bastard, go get the others, and just like kind of toss him lightly up the stairs.
And scrimble, scramble, scrimble, 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 scramble. And yeah, as he scrambles up the stairs, we will cut over to to the others. What are you doing these last 20 minutes as they wandered over?
As we split the party, Leanne said, "Oh, you're splitting the party," and we went. It's fine.
Yeah. So what's up, everybody else?
Probably everybody, I assume, would be getting their stuff together to go to the Campaigners Guild.
Yeah.
Because that's what we
Yes.
said we were gonna do.
Yeah.
We're gonna pick up we're gonna pick up a quest.
All right. So you wander over to the Horizon Walkers Guild. Wander in, and there's people milling about, checking out the boards. And you head over to the boards that are set up for people of your level in the guild, the Tenderfeet. Levi is behind the counter doing more paperwork. On your board, there is currently one. There's 2 left. There's one that remaining from the last batch that you had looked at, but there's also a new one that is talking about a big party that is happening in the just one sec. In the upper district, there is a big party that is happening, and they are looking for extra guards to help buff up security. It is labeled for as protecting a Olympia Smythe.
Party time.
We know that name.
Yeah.
You sure
We-
do know
we
that.
might-
name.
We might want to avoid that party, actually.
Oh wait.
Yes.
Never mind. No party. No party though.
Trying to find the other one.
Oh, we see Levi, right?
Yes, you see Levi. Yes, the last one was from Gabriel Dumont. He had lost a amulet in the upper markets.
Gotcha. Wait, do I notice the little like arrowhead mark on Levi?
Right
because-
now he has his sleeves rolled down, so you don't see anything on his arms right now.
Got it.
And he looks over and goes, "Oh, it's you lot. Afraid we don't have a whole lot of new jobs right now."
That's okay. Not like it'll just drop out of the sky.
Could you imagine?
Well, campaigners tend to make their own work when they can't find their own.
And oh wait, sorry. What, did you say there was another one?
There is only 2 at your level, and that it is the one for the party, for buffing up security, and then one that is the missing amulet in the upper markets for Gabrielle.
Right. Do you want to do the missing amulet one?
Given what good friends Vaz and I have made ourselves of one Olympia Smythe, yes, we should definitely go with the amulet.
Mm-hmm.
And Levi kind of tilts his head and goes, "Oh, you know Olympia."
Not personally.
I'm afraid she might know us at this point.
She's, an interesting sort. Apparently her father is the commissioner of the lawkeepers, so she gets away with a lot of nonsense. You'd think, with that, more lawkeepers would be providing security for her parties. But she always seems to get campaigners on board for some reason.
As interesting as that sounds, we did steal her birthday present, so...
Oh.
Yes.
Well, I doubt she knows about that. Not until
Better to err on the side of caution, I think.
At least not till the party. It seems to be her
in
birthday
that-
party, after all.
And in that case, I think if she wouldn't learn about it until the party, our absence might be the best course of action, lest we get caught with our hands in the proverbial cookie jar.
Yes, we do stand out quite well, and can you imagine one of her guests saying, "Well, I did get you some baby velociraptors for your birthday, but those people over there..."
Yeah, that might turn into a bit of a kerfuffle. But I'll let
So
you
I
know
think,
if anything else pops up, but Fred, that's all we got for now.
Well, Gabriel has been nothing but darling to us, so I think it would behoove us to see if we can find his pendant.
Yeah, he's a good man. You should. Just haven't had anybody been able to get out there.
Well, we have nothing at all going on right now, so...
Yeah. Well, there you go. Just remember to take the sheet so that nobody else will take it.
Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Nothing. Cut to fighting a bunch
Scribble
of gremlins.
scrambling bastard. And yeah, sure enough, you take the paper, you turn to head out, and this disheveled badger comes and stands in front of you. His hair's all mussed up.
Good lord, it's been, 20 minutes?
They just fall apart without us. Well, take us to them.
And he turns and starts scrambling over. And yeah, sure enough, you start making your way. Quick, fast pace. Takes you about half
Nash's shadow lingers in the guild house far longer than it should have.
Yep.
As quickly as it moved away.
Boop. 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 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I think that's everybody. And yeah, you come into the Siren's Grotto and you hear shouting from down below. And as you all gonna wander down, you find yourself, again, face to face to this giant toad that's wandering around down here and a handful of gremlins that are wandering about. And they seem to be like opening cages and like these big creatures. The big frog kind of wanders out and goes, ah, blah, blah, blah. And it just kind of seems to be causing havoc, and they're like pulling on tables and chairs and just kind of making a mess.
In the interim, Pickles would have just been doing his best to try and keep the gremlins from opening any further cages, if possible.
I think, roll me, like, a skill. A skill of some description. Sell me on a skill.
Well, unfortunately, Bastard isn't here, so I can't get his help with intimidation.
No.
So my skills, I think, probably my my best bet would be could I use maybe I mean, it's probably not going to be the skill, but could I use like prestidigitation to like create and throw tomatoes at these gremlins?
I would still probably ask for a skill of some description.
Yeah, so maybe
Arcana or deception for distracting them with.
I'm probably going to go with deception, I think, because I don't think Arcana really applies here. Okay, let's go with deception.
Gotcha.
Hey, a 19.
19. That is sufficient enough to prevent them from opening up any more of these cages.
Good.
While everybody else scrambles down the stairs. Boop, 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 boop.
Pickles pauses mid-tomato throw, like, hey, y'all. They fucked me right about that whole splitting the party thing. Anyway. We got frogs. Or, rather, frog.
Yeah. And Red Bonnie goes, you take care of them, I'll take care of these guys over here. And there's, like, some more gremlins over on the counter that they were, like, in combat with. And I'm going to change the music, first of all. And then we're going to get an encounter going.
You mean gentle Skyrim-esque music isn't perfect for fighting?
Combat time!
Hey, yo.
We've been going about an hour. Do we want to break here for a quick sec, or?
We'll roll
good
initiative,
idea.
and then we will pause.
Okay.
Got it.
just so that the initiative is rolled.
Yeah. Fucking.
Shoot.
Oof. Bad on the initiative here.
Boy. Ooh.
Oh wait, no. Okay, that was someone else's 3.
Yeah, that's mine. So it's good for me because I don't like going
Ow.
first.
Yeah.
That's so bad.
Fair
I
enough.
think I
18.
mentioned before. I think there literally is a thing that lets you like basically go last in initiative in exchange for something as a swashbuckler.
Yeah, it's called After
I'll
You.
need to look for it.
It's a skill
30 moves on my
specifically you
initiative,
can
right?
take that's called After You.
Hell yeah.
Cool.
But yeah, we will take a break here. 5.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Oh god, Nash is still fatigued.
He sure
Right
is. It's only
No. Clarification. Nash is stupefied.
stupefied. Yeah, he's not fatigued. He's stupefied.
Oh no.
It's only been probably about half an hour, so yeah.
It's fine. He's still got the highest initiative, I think.
Yeah,
It's fine.
he does. Yeah, I believe we're all back. Got the combat music going. Let's begin this encounter.
Okay.
And Nash, you are up first.
Yeah. Give me 1 second.
Wait a minute. Before everything got moved over for some reason. Everybody should be over here. Yeah, there we go.
Oh wow, that's so cool. It tells you the conditions when you start your turn.
Yeah.
That's super neat.
Okay. All right.
It's handy.
Yeah. All right. First, I was reminding myself about stupefied. Now, let me see what I want to do. Let me close the roadside inn. I don't need that anymore.
Yeah.
No more coffee today. I don't want to be whatever
Just
the fuck
order
the third one was.
A freaking Postmates coffee in the middle of the fight.
Also, it appears me changing my little character has been moving people. Gosh darn it, that's why that is like that. There we go.
Don't attack me until I've had my coffee.
Mm.
Okay.
But yeah, the pirates are over here in the corner, fighting some more gremlins that are causing some damage. They're not on the screen, but this is just so that the pirates are out of the way.
Yeah. Okay, so we are dealing with the stuff down here. The big frog and his 2 blue friends, correct?
2 blue friends in there. It seems to be a little tiny dog-faced one down there, too.
Oh, I see him.
He's just very
little-
small.
little guy. I'm a little zoomed out right now so I can see everything. Yeah, I
Yeah.
see him now. Okay.
They are a little bit further away. You can... Maybe I will start everybody actually down here to begin with. Place yourselves where you think you'd be. Just not any closer than that.
Yeah. I'll just go ahead and be an honest person.
I think we
Say
gotta
when we
be.
started.
Yeah.
I think we're still in turn movement right now.
Yeah, so we'll leave it for now and just let you choose where you start when it gets to your turn.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so gonna say I would have started more at the back.
Or tell me now and I'll move you.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
sorry. Yeah, if y'all want to do that while I'm figuring this out, go ahead.
Yeah, you'll be over here. No,
Yeah.
Oh, god damn it. I keep forgetting that I have to reset this thing to like do left click to unselect things. So yeah, you want to be there, Pickles?
Yeah, and I'm wherever Vaz is, Bastard will be next to Vaz.
Okay. And Vaz, do you want to stay there or do you want to be somewhere else?
It's just easier to leave her there.
Gotcha. And Creek?
Yeah, I'll be behind Vaz. That's a good spot.
Cool. And Gregory? Are you happy being there, Dan?
He clicked he needed to step away for a second, but I think he clicked it twice, so I don't know if he's back or not.
I forgot to turn my mic back on. Spread would be as close as possible since that's how he and Gertie fight, but I get if you for balance, you know.
Yeah, no, I'll say that you're probably, like, here.
And Gertie would be next to him.
Yeah. That's a good spot. That is where we'll start. So, Nash, your turn.
Yeah. Okay. One action, he drew his whip, and then with another yawn, we'll say, I suppose I'll go low then, and then head for this guy. And that'll be all he can do.
Awesome. Creek!
Hey, yo. Wait, I should have my freaking action menu up. Hold on.
All good. I am fixing something on my end. Save changes. Yes! There we go.
Okay. Let's see here. Okay, I'm gonna do how do I? Yeah, there it is. It's been a hot minute. I'm gonna do a hunted shot at this little I almost call him misfit. This little gremlin right here.
Okay. To do hunted shot, I believe you do have to hunt prey first.
Oh, that's right. Yes. Let me go ahead and do hunt prey first. Oh. It is the item with but how do I do it? Track. How do I track? How do I say that? Yes, I track. Uh-oh. I'm dumb. Wait.
You should be able to go to the little actions tab here. There's like a little checkbox that says target is your hunted prey.
Mm-hmm.
Then if you click that and then attack, it should do the thing.
My actions box.
So when you look at your sheet, there's like the little diamond.
Oh, yeah?
That is the actions. So if you click on the little diamond, there should be like a little box here that says target is your hunted prey.
Uh-oh. I'm not finding the diamond. I'm sorry.
There's the little buttons at the top of your sheet. There is the character, which is the little ID. Then right next to it, it should say actions.
Yeah, action. I'm in the action menu.
Yeah.
Oh, target is your hunted. Oh, I had it scroll down.
Oops.
Oh, goodness. Okay, there it is. Okay, cool. Oh, so then for my next move, am I allowed to do a hunted shot?
If you hunt prey, then yes.
Okay, got it.
So it takes the action to
I'm
hunt prey,
targeting this
and then
guy.
yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah. Perfect. Then... And... Okay. So then hunted shot. Trying to do this correctly. Can I see the thingy? Ugh!
Ah.
Pathfinder crashed on me.
It
Oh, no.
crashed on me too. Wait a minute.
Oh no!
Dad! Dad, what are you doing? Just
Oh no.
exit pages. I'm gonna refresh.
I'm gonna refresh.
Yeah.
Too. Sorry, man. I
Yeah,
crashed it.
no, that might be a server problem. It hiccuped.
Oh no.
Katie, you
That's-
broke it.
I
The
done
worst
broke out.
time.
All the
I'm trying
measuring
to
and
use-
calculations that Dan and I were doing.
Yep.
I was trying to use it.
Oh, mine
correctly,
froze
but it
too.
won't.
Dang.
Oh no.
Exit page.
Okay, I think it's back. Yeah, I think it's just an
Yeah,
exit
just
and come back
refresh.
should be fine.
Yep.
Okay, we good.
It just had a little hiccup there.
I measured one thing and it went.
Too much measuring. Y'all gotta quit.
No more measuring!
Okay, cool. There we go.
Yeah.
All right, back to it. Yeah, I know it's my turn. Chill out.
Start measuring things just because I can.
Back to it. Yes. How do I get the Uh-oh.
Why is it doing this?
Why is it crashing
No.
again? No!
No.
Gosh.
God darn it.
I measured something. It was on me this time.
Oh my gosh. What is
He
going
called my bluff.
on? I'm so mad. I'm trying to run a
I'm
combat.
mad too. I'm just trying to use my skills effectively. It's
Yeah.
punishing me for it.
Good lord. What is happening? I've never
I
had
can't
it
even
this.
refresh. Won't even let me refresh at all.
The login is down.
Well, for the sake of anybody listening, I figured out drugs over the break, so that's fun. Found
Figured
the
out it's
disconnect,
bad
and now
to
I've
do
solved
them.
it.
It seems to be working
Okay.
on my end now.
All right, we're back.
I'm rejoining.
Yeah, try joining again. That's working for me.
I just out of context. That sounds hilarious.
I
figured out drugs.
I figured out drugs.
Drugs.
I love
Shelb
Pathfinder,
solved
but it
it.
is a little complicated at times.
It's fine. I figured out where the disconnect was, and I'm good now, and I'm happy with my character choices.
All right, let's see if we can hit a thing.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can actually hit the thing. I just need to find the menu again for all the tracking the There it is. Okay, there it is. Perfect. Target you, and I want to use my skills correctly. Let me do
Use
it.
them skills.
Yes, we hunted prey. We're going to shoot.
Okay.
How
So
does
hunted shot.
work?
Yes. So it takes 2 quick shots, make 2 strikes against your prey with require weapon. Both hit the same creature, combine their damage for the purpose of resistance and weaknesses. Apply your multiple attack penalty to each strike normally. Okay, cool. So it'd be 1 strike and then a multiple attack penalty.
Yes.
Okay, so I'll do it.
So yeah, the first one will be regular, and then the next one will be the multiple attack.
Got it.
But that is a
All right.
hit for the first one, and then the second one. Let's see if that one
The
hits.
second one with the penalty?
Yep.
Oh, ow.
The second one
Okay.
misses, but the first one still does damage. So roll me some damage on that.
Got it. Ooh.
So 3 damage. You sink an arrow into this little guy that is like dancing on one of the little hay bales here, and goes, ah!
He's doing a jig. Aw. Okay.
And he points his little knife towards you. That
Now I can end my turn.
yes, that is your turn. Scrag.
Longest turn ever.
That's not your fault though.
Hi there. So I've never done a ranged attack before. I don't know how range increments work in this game.
Well, it should automatically figure that out. It like does a penalty for every range increment. So
Okay,
as
so-
long as you're targeting the correct thing and then doing it, it should figure it out.
Okay, so I would like to move 30 feet. I'd also like to command, you know what, I'll make my ranged attack first. I'd like to move 30 feet, and I would like to throw my returning spear.
So you use 2 move actions to move 30 feet because you
No, I
only
only
have.
use... Oh, I forgot that I only have a... Okay, so
Yeah.
I'm moving 25 feet. My bad.
Yes, this is the base tends to be 25 feet for folks.
Yes, I forgot.
Yes, it's
And I'm
been
going to
a
throw
bit.
my returning spear.
All right.
Oh, I have to draw it. My mistake.
Yes, you do have to pull it out.
How does the returning feature work? Do I get it back automatically?
What does it say on the returning thing here?
It doesn't say anything. It just says a long spear. It just says it's a spear.
Well, let's look up returning. When you make a thrown strike with this weapon, it flies back into your hand after the strike is completed. If your hand is full, when the weapon returns, it falls to the ground in your space. So, should just come back to you.
Okay, well, I would like to throw my returning spear after having moved once.
Yes. So, target the
And
critter. And throw.
And I think that's a strength-based one. I have to draw it, obviously, but I think
Yes.
that is strength-based. Because I am a... Yeah, okay, it's strength-based because it's a thrown weapon.
Yeah.
Which is neat. Yeet!
You
15.
forgot to target it.
My mistake. How do I target it?
Okay. So, you hit the little
Sorry, it's been a
target.
while. Okay, so I've clicked it.
So, on the left-hand side here where it says token controls, there's select token, but underneath there is select target.
Oh, okay, I see. Thank you.
Yes.
So should I try to attack again or just...
Yes, please, because I don't know if this is outside your range or not. I want to see what happens. Because thrown 20 feet, this is a bit more than 20 feet, so... 18!
I don't know if I take a penalty because of my range or not.
You do. I actually, on the range thing, it says,
-2 or...
It's -2 per multiple of the range increment.
So I'm throwing this 40 feet, I believe, so it will be a minus, so it'd be a 16.
Well, let me just double check to make sure it didn't automatically do that. Yeah, okay. Because it's supposed to. Mid-fit, H15. And...
I didn't subtract the range automatically.
15. Okay. Okay.
I don't know if a 16 is still a hit.
16 is still a hit.
Yay. Alright. Let's hit him with that spear. That's 6 damage.
6 damage.
Not a great roll. And it flies back into Scragg's hand. He kind of twirls it a bit.
Yeah, it like scrapes around its side as it like tries to jump out of the way, but it like gets through it and then like comes back to your hand. But that is your turn.
Yeah, I sadly didn't have time to command Gertie.
Yes, because you had to take your spear out. But you see this giant toad thrashing about, and I have it sheet around here somewhere.
That thing is too big.
It starts basically hopping around here towards you.
Oh no. How fast is it?
It like hops over there, and it
Don't like that.
it goes to chomp on you, Scrag. It's going to target you.
Why does it have teeth?
Because it's a big toad.
I didn't know those had teeth. Oh no!
All right.
That is not a small number. That is a big number.
So it crunches into you as it chomps.
That was a crit, actually.
It was a crit. I rolled the wrong dice, but I will just double the dice. As it chomps into you, and automatically
I'm down.
You're down. So, Scrag, you are unconscious. And
Does it eat me?
it is currently in. You are currently in its mouth, so you are grabbed.
It's gonna eat me. And I'm unconscious.
Yeah, I'm going to set your.
I sure do love being at level 1.
Yeah, it's great. We're not in. Yeah, there we go. So you're.
Fortunately, I am technically stable, I think, because it got to exactly 0 hit points. I could be wrong about that.
Well, stable is relative.
True, he's probably going to start eating me very
You're
soon.
unconscious and you are dying 1.
Great.
Dying.
I think I might technically be dead from massive damage, but
No.
I don't need to know that.
No, that's not how this works at all. Literally,
Cool.
there's no massive damage, death in
Thank
Pathfinder.
goodness.
But you are dying. Dying 1.
Yeah, I rolled up and this guy just like a fucking dog with a chew toy.
Yeah, and he scoops you up in its mouth and goes, and basically starts shaking you like a dog, despite being a giant toad.
Yeah, it's not pleasant given that it's got like teeth.
Yeah.
And Scragg's body kind of starts to go limp.
And this Mitflit wanders down to 20. and then tries to throw a little dart at Nash, who has wandered up into his space. But it sails over your head, Nash. Pickles. This bullshit is happening over here.
Oh, criminy. So I'm going to move here. And I'm going to cast a spell. And I'm going to cast okay. I'm going to pat Vaz on the shoulder, and I'm gonna tell her, go save Scrag, and I'm going to cast Shattering Gem on Vaz. Hold on, I need to target Vaz and cast Shattering Gem. Okay. So I'm going to from my bags, I'm going to sort of pull out like I'm going to manifest a sort of a small sort of diamond shape green glowing gem that's going to sort of rotate around Vaz. And now you have a gem around you that anytime somebody strikes you, they have to make a flat check. And if you succeed on the flat check, then the gem blocks 5 hit points of the damage.
Hey.
All right.
And I'm going to move Bastard. I want to move Bastard into my space. And that's gonna be my turn.
Vaz.
Okay. Sorry, I had like 3 goldfish cracker in my mouth.
All good.
We are going to get up in this frog's business. There we go. Wait, that was a bit much. Fuck it, we'll double move. And is there a part of Scrag I can grab to try and pull?
I don't know if that's the best idea.
It's like he's in his mouth, but you can definitely try to do an athletics check to try and pull him out.
I would like to say he is most definitely being perforated by teeth.
It's fine.
It's fine. It's fine.
Are we sure that did a whole 20 damage at once? Jeez.
Yeah.
It's a big mouth.
It's a big mouth.
It didn't even roll. How?
I rolled dice, and it became 20.
You also got a crit, Dan, so...
Yeah.
Just so much damage.
But yes, a 10 is unfortunately not enough to yank Scrag free.
Then we're gonna use the hero point.
Yeah, go for it.
Because why else would I have it if I wasn't gonna use it? Worse.
So yeah, you
He
try
is
to
just
pull,
covered
and
in
he's like
toad spit.
It's completely slimy, and
pulling
you just
doesn't
like
hurt.
ugh. It does not hurt, but
He's unconscious.
You're
He can't tell.
unconscious. So whatever, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
How does Gertie feel about all this?
Gertie
Probably
is
bad.
She's not feeling great, but you haven't told her to do anything, so she is staying over there.
I would hope that I mean I get that, but like I would hope that at a certain point she's like
She
my
runs
guy.
away. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Her whole thing is that you command her. Nobody else can command her.
It's like I expected Jeep to save me.
Yeah.
We'll get you. It's okay. We'll get you.
This guy kind of shuffles around here and then targets Nash with his little short bow. Pew! And that is a hit. He does a little bit of damage as like his tiny little arrow sticks into the side of your boot there. And then this bit flip. He's kind of fucked up. So he scrambles over here and starts heading this way. Can do 25. Yeah, 20. Yeah, he's gonna scramble this way away. That is his turn. Nash.
Okay. Alright. Nash had been running towards that one and deflecting a dart and not deflecting an arrow and focused on that midflit until out of the corner of his eye he skids to a halt seeing this giant toad hop forth and tried to eat poor Gregory. What is happening to my token?
Uh-oh.
Where is he going?
I'm sorry. That was probably me.
That's okay. I just looked at it. I was like, wait a minute.
Changing my little VTuber apparently moves people for some reason.
Ah, gotcha.
If I have you selected, you will move. Because it counts it as, like, movement for some reason.
You were just possessed by the spirit.
I was. I just jumped right over the ring that we're apparently in.
Whoop.
God, there's a stupid part of me that wants to try some nonsense by, like, launching myself using the ropes on the ring, but no. How do get Scrag out of mouth?
If I may say, I did look it up. Minions do, animal minions at least, do act according to their instincts when their master gets incapacitated, or rather, when not given commands. It's a little bit ambiguous, but it says if given no commands.
If given no commands, if something gets near it, I guess she'll bite. But she's not going to go into danger, I don't think.
Hey, thanks, Gertrude.
You're only a little guy.
Yeah, she's small, frog big.
Yeah.
Frog just ate someone
That is
much
true.
bigger than her.
Frog big.
Oh, hang on just a second. Buddy, are you okay? I have a dog in my lap who's trying to get tangled into my headphone cord right now.
Murray!
Don't do it. It's rainy and
no.
he does not like it. Okay, how... Okay, I guess my best course of action is going to be just to go... Murray, quit licking my hand. To go... and try to grab him and pull him out, because that would be an athletics check, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so I was gonna try to do something stupid with my whip to, like, pull him out, but that's also athletics, so the flavor doesn't matter. We're just going to go grab Scrag.
Yeah.
Okay, which means I'm going to move right here. So that's one action.
Yeah.
And then athletics check to remove Scrag from Frogmouth. Hopefully. I am not very athletic. I'm a little athletic. Ooh, okay.
Yeah, you're like, both of you are like hanging onto him and yanking, and it just is so slippery. It's just not working.
We're gonna hero point that one.
All right.
Like Vess said, why not? Ooh, well, better at least. It is better, but Scrag, you're welcome. I know we really need to get you out. I got one more hero point.
I will say, for grappled, you can try to hit them with like a weapon to do it. It just won't do any damage, but you can try to like break the grab that way.
Okay, so I can instead of grabbing Scrag and pulling, I can try to hit with weapon to make them let go.
Yeah, exactly. It just won't do any damage to them, but it might be the best course of action.
Okay,
right now.
I'm gonna hold on to this hero point, and I'm gonna use my last action to try that.
Yeah.
Because I have a better feeling about that. All right, so he's got his whip out, and he's going to attempt to strike this frog right in the mouth.
Yeah, okay, with that, you like bang him on the mouth and he lets go as you smack him really hard on the nose, and Scrag is no longer grappled.
Okay, just for clarification, would a 19 still have hit?
A 19 still would have hit, yeah.
Okay, because I forgot to turn off my devise a stratagem for that, which I don't have an extra action for, so it would have been a 19.
Yeah.
Okay.
Greg has a lot more holes in him than you remember.
Come on.
Yeah, so pulls on Scrag and it's not working, and he just says, dash it all, and then whips the frog right in the nose.
Yeah. And he
Hits him out.
let's go.
Okay, so that's me. That's my turn.
Cool. All right, Creek. Big frog.
Man, big frog. That's the thing. I think I can like change my target for hunt prey, right? I
You
can
can
move it to a different target, but
That's
just
correct.
a single one. Got it. All right, so forget about that goblin. We're gonna hunt the other guy.
Yeah.
Go ahead and get the there it is. I'm targeting you now, you bastard. All right, and gonna do the hunting shot.
Yeah.
Ugh!
So first one misses.
Damn it.
Goes like into the ceiling, basically.
Oh,
The second one
Yes.
sticks into its side, so yeah, roll me some damage.
let's go. Ooh, nice.
5 damage.
Get that nasty thing out of your mouth. All right, that's my turn.
Yep. So, Scrag, I'm going to need you to make me a check for me. Dying. Just one sec. I'm always forgetting what we need to do. It's a recovery check, I believe. All right. Mainly. So yeah, roll me a d20. And you're looking for beating an 11.
Just a flat D20. Sorry,
You're
I have no view of
dying
his.
at the start of your turn. You need to attempt a flat check with a DC of 10 plus your current dying level. So yes, just a regular d20. So that is
How
a
many
failure.
dying can I get before I'm dead?
I believe it's like 4.
It says 4.
Yeah.
If it reaches dying 4, you are dead.
Yes.
I'd like to burn a hero point on that because, like, what else am I going to use it on?
Okay, so just to let you know, if you use a hero point, you don't even have to re-roll. You can just put yourself at wounded.
I don't know what that means.
It means you are
Like,
no
at
longer
wounded?
dying. Wounded. When
Yeah,
you're
doesn't
Yes,
it
I
put
like.
you
I
at-
like being no. I mean, I guess if someone heals me, I won't use the hero point, but I'll save it. I'll save it basically for my last roll.
Okay. So you rolled that, and yeah, you are now dying 2 because you failed.
Greg twitches a little bit.
Now, real quick for clarification before he does that, if he's on dying 3, would a hero point still drop him all the way to wounded, or would it
Yes.
just automatically drop him? It would? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure he wasn't just going to go from dying 3 to dying 2 and still have to
Yeah.
be dying. Okay.
You spend all your hero points, minimum of 1, to avoid death. You can do this when your dying condition would increase. If you lose the dying condition entirely and stabilize at 0 hit points, you don't gain the wounded condition or increase its value from losing the dying condition in this way. But if you already had that condition, you don't lose it or decrease its value.
So
Okay.
and it doesn't heal him, right? It just puts him at wounded and
Yes,
stabilized.
it just puts him
Gotcha.
at 0, and I think you don't get the wounded condition. It's like the one like benefit of that.
Right. It's just if you already had the wounded, you keep the wounded,
Yes.
but you don't get the wounded. Okay, I
But
see
it's
it.
like
I see.
if you have a hero point, that's your get out of dead free card.
Sick. Okay.
But because you failed, that gets put to dying 2. And that is its turn. Your turn. And it is Giant Toad. He does not like that things are trying to take his meal away from him, so he like stomps his little froggy feet. And then tries to bite. Let's go with Vaz, because she was the first one up here. He goes to chomp.
But Vaz gets to do the flat check because of the shattering gem first.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
What does that do?
Hold on, let me check the rules because it might be that if each time a creature strikes the target.
Okay, so let's see if it even hits then.
Yeah.
17.
That was targeting Scrag, I think.
It should not be targeting Scrag. Just 1 second.
Let's
I
crack.
mean, if it did, I'm probably dead now.
Yeah, no, let's try that again. He is going after Vaz, and only Vaz. He shouldn't be going after
I still have an AC of 12,
God.
even though I'm dying.
Can we go with the first roll?
Yeah, first roll was
Oh my God, you've gotta be
17.
kidding
What
me.
is your AC?
My AC is 16, so it still hits.
So it still hits.
But do the D20 roll.
Yeah, do the D20, see what happens. What does that do?
Kia.
Hell yeah.
So what does that do?
On the success, the gem blocks the attack, so the attack first damages the gem and then applies any remaining damage to the target. And then if the attack destroys the gem, it explodes and damages the frog.
Okay, so let's see what the damage is. So 6 damage as it bites down.
So the gem has 5 hit points, so Vaz only takes 1 point of damage, and the frog has to make a basic reflex save.
All right. He rolled 25.
Okay. Is that half damage then, I think?
What is he trying to beat?
A 17.
Okay.
So it's not a crit success.
Not a crit, so it is half damage.
Okay. So he takes half of 6. So he takes 3 damage from the gem exploding.
All right. So yeah, he goes to chomp down on this, and you pull up the gem, and he chomps on it, and it explodes. You get like a little bit of his teeth scratch against your hand, and it like shakes. Does not like that, and kind of backs up a bit.
Hell yeah. I used my spell helped.
And then it turns
You
and
cast
tries.
a good spell.
You cast a good spell. But then he tries to chomp onto Nash.
To know.
But Nash, slippery as he is, gets out of the way, and like the frog is trying to like get pieces of the like gem out of its eyes, as it just can't figure out what's going on. All right, mix it. It likes being over here, so it's going to 20, 30, 35, 40. Gonna kind of shuffle its way around here, and then throw a dart at Nash. And that is a miss, and that is his turn. Pickles.
Pickles is both reveling in the fact that his spell were like, hell yeah, take that, and also like, oh gee, okay, oh jeez.
Apologies. There we go.
But so for administering a healing potion to someone, is that an action? What's the deal with that?
So to feed it to somebody, you have to go up, and then you have to pull pull it out, and then an action to chug it, to make them chug it. So it's like 2 actions total to take it out and then feed it to somebody. If you're,
Okay, but
you're
so
feeding it to
if
yourself.
if I were moving, if I need to move, that would be my whole turn, basically.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean that's fucking worth it though. So I'm gonna move, and then I'm going to administer my minor healing potion to Screg,
Yes.
and then I use healing potion minor. That's only 2 hit points, but 2 is more than 0.
2 is more than 0. He gets 2 hit points back. Your eyes flutter open as you are no longer dying to. You are wounded to. But you are
He's
not-
wounded
Greg
2.
had fewer holes last time, he remembered.
Okay, I thought that it just gave you wounded 1.
No.
I don't know what wounded is.
It means that you start off at that level of dying, I believe.
Yeah. So if he gets knocked down again, he goes to dying 3.
Gotcha. Scrag did not hear no bell.
Okay, so that's my whole turn. Bastard is also going to move to be in my. He's going to be actually in this square here, I think. Yeah. Yeah, I want him there.
Cool.
And then I think that's my whole turn. I don't have any. Oh, wait. I can. Right. I have drain bonded item. I want Bastard in my space. I'm gonna put Bastard in my space, and I'm gonna use my drain familiar to get back my cast of Shattering Gem.
Awesome.
I forgot that I can do that.
That's pretty cool.
How do I bring that back? Okay, yeah, no, there's a plus thing there. Okay, yeah,
Cool.
dope. Okay, so I have that again. Yeah, I can do things.
Huzzah! All right.
God, I'm so good at
Vaz.
this.
Okay. I have a dumb idea, and I don't know how it's going to work mechanically. But what
Do
I
it.
would
You'll
like
get
to do
you'll get panache. Do it.
is so the frog has already got like bits of crystal and nonsense on its face. It's gotten poked and exploded on, and it's not having a good time.
Yeah.
I would like to take one of the theatrical blood packs that I have, and it's animal blood. It specifies animal blood.
Ooh.
And kind of like puncture it and throw it in its face to see if I can sort of like disorient or blind it or give it some sort of debuff.
Okay.
I'm so fucking glad those came in handy.
Yeah.
I'm so fucking glad.
Yeah, I think roll like a ranged attack to see if you can hit it in its face.
Okay, I don't have anything for a ranged attack. Like, pre-built in. I know we just went over this with Scrag.
I think because it's a thrown weapon, you said, right? So it would be strength. Would it be strength or dex? Whichever's higher.
Thrown weapon.
Range attack rolls use dexterity as their ability modifier.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Hey, but I was using strength for some reason.
I think the spear specifically says you can use strength.
Yeah, I think other things specifically say dexterity.
I think it depends. Yeah, it's certain types of thrown weapons.
Yeah.
Okay, no, the thrown weapon adds your strength mod, but I'm assuming if it's also finesse, you can add your dex mod instead.
Yeah. Because this is not something you're trained in. I'll say, yeah, it's mostly just your dex plus a roll to see if you can hit it.
Okay, so just a d20 plus my dex?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Plus 3 is 20.
Plus 3 is
Hell,
fine.
yes.
And that is enough. You puncture this vial of theatrical blood, throw it, and it like lands it right in its face, and it like spews down it as like it's just covered in it, and it just gonna make it blinded because of that.
Yay!
Is that because Vaz panache? I feel like that's a panache-worthy thing.
How does panache specifically work? Because I think there's like rules around it.
Yeah.
You just have to do something cool, because if so, that's amazing.
I don't think that's how that
I
works.
think it's like if I do something like related to my swashbuckler archetype.
Swashbuckler.
I guess it is literally theatrical blood.
Hold on, where is this? You gain at the GM's discretion after succeeding at a check to perform a particularly daring action, such as swinging on a chandelier or sliding down a draper. You also gain panache if your result is high enough. Typically the very hard DC for your level, but the GM can choose a different threshold. So it looks like it's generally associated with a check, but Leanne can award it if she wants.
Okay, I'm gonna try and find where panache is on your sheet here and apply it, because that's pretty cool. Effect, panache. Yeah, you get panache for throwing that on there.
Hell yeah.
Alright. Yeah.
And then as my last action, I'm gonna toss my bangs out of my face and pose.
Awesome.
Nice.
That's the thing that actually got you the panache.
Yeah.
Yes. Alright.
Alright. And actually, was that only 2 actions to puncture it and then throw it?
Puncture it, throw it. Yeah, that's just 2 actions. So if you wanted to do
Okay,
one
I'm
more
gonna
thing.
I'm gonna draw my rapier because I've just been out here fucking freeballing.
Yeah. Rapier important. Get that sword out. Alright.
And then that's it for me.
Cool. Now it's the little Pugwampy. He's gonna move a little bit. And move a little bit more. He moves 25, so 25 feet there. And 25 feet. Yeah. And then he's going to target Creek. And untarget Nash. And then he's going to try and shoot his little short bow.
Let me freak.
Ah!
He did. He came at me.
Yeah. He came at you. Yeah. But it's just a regular hit.
Oh,
But he
More
does
damage.
do a little
Ouch.
bit of damage to you. But that is his turn. Now this Mitflit's pretty hurt. So he's going to scramble this way. And 20. 20. And then he's just going to climb up here. Boop. Alright, Dash. Your turn.
Okay, let's see. Sorry, I had to step away, so I'm reacquainting myself with where everybody is. Okay, but we still got giant frog in face. Don't
Yes.
like that. So we are going to
Giant frog in face, and he is covered in like animal blood and is currently blinded. Because
Okay,
Vash did
well.
a cool thing.
Oh yeah. I caught the very end of that. Okay.
Yes.
Murray, it's okay. It's okay, Murray. Let's see. We are going to target frog, which I think I just did.
Yes.
To attack it with a whip.
Whip.
And this will be 2 actions because I am going to devise a stratagem.
Yeah.
Let me remind myself how that works real quick because it's been a hot minute. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
we
a
didn't
box
even
checked,
have any
okay.
fights last session.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. It's 2 actions if it hits. If it doesn't hit, then it's just my stratagem failed and there is no following strike. It's just the way the Pathfinder works. It's not like I don't have a button to do just one.
Yeah.
I have the button to do it with the attack. So let's know that's not. Did not put my whip away. We're gonna strike. Okay.
Oof, 13 and just
Ooh. Okay. So That
Do
means-
they get a bonus because of the blinding?
no.
Oh,
Yeah, no. So my Okay, so essentially I made an intelligence roll, and I can use that instead of my strike attack roll, but it was a real bad roll, so I'm not going to.
Yeah.
So without the stratagem, that was one action. We're gonna try another strike. Like the first actual strike, just normal.
And unfortunately,
still didn't.
still a miss. But yeah, just to
Murray,
clarify,
it's okay.
Murray, it's okay. But blinded basically just means that they can't see, and all normal terrain is difficult terrain, and they can't detect anything using vision, so they automatically fail perception checks, and take a -4 to all perception checks that don't require vision. And they are immune to visual effects, but they also like will thrash around a lot. But yeah, that's what that means.
Yeah,
Okay,
tried to keep him from biting more people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. I have one action left. Murray. It's okay. I'm fine. Everybody's fine.
Yeah.
Let's see. How is everybody? Like, Screg, how are you right now?
Bad.
He
Okay,
bad.
'cause
He's only got the 2 from my healing.
Yeah, you're gonna
Okay,
probably want to battle medicine him, frankly.
Okay. Yeah, because I tried to scroll back up through and see what I had missed, and I glanced and saw the healing, but only 2. Okay, yeah. All right, so he takes another crack at the toad with his whip, just to kind of try to do something about him, but he is going to turn and try to help Screg out with that battle medicine. So let's see here. Nope, that's not where I need to be. I need to be over here for a medicine check.
19.
Yeah, okay.
Not a crit,
So that
but still good. That is a success.
Yeah, okay, so that is going to then... Oh, hold on. Nope. This one.
So yes, he gets 8 back.
Yeah.
Heal.
You plugged all of the holes that weren't supposed to be there.
Alright, so that's me. That's my turn.
Cool. Creek! You are hunted prey on the big old toady.
Yes. Am I able to check how the toad is doing, or does it look at least bruised?
It looks bruised. It does not look like it looks real healthy still though. It's just blinded and kind of wandering around.
Okay.
But it does not look like it's about to fall over. It looks kind of mad.
I mean, it is Angry Toad. Oh no, it's a giant toad. I thought it was called Angry Toad. He's giant and mad.
He's giant and mad.
Giant mad.
He's big mad.
Big mad. Is there a way I can do like a precise shot like onto like its leg to kind of like to kind of just make it like
pin it
a little
in
bit harder
place?
for it to move around? Yeah.
Like in Shadows of
I
Mordor?
don't know if I have a precise shot type.
No, I
action
think
I
that's
can
something
do.
you can do later. Like,
Oh, spoilers. But yeah, okay.
I mean, I think it's like an ability for rangers, but I could be wrong. I've never played a ranger past level 1.
That's fair.
But I'd say probably not right now.
That's okay. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead, since everyone is focusing their attention on the giant toad, I'm gonna focus my attention on this mitflit right here. I'm gonna target them with hunt prey, and then I'm gonna use my hunted shot again.
All right.
And hi-yo! Ooh,
Yep, that's a hit.
nice. One more go.
Yeah, roll me some damage.
Miss.
Yes, the second one's a miss, but yes, the first one is a hit, so roll me damage for that.
You got it. Oh, yeah. 1.
Unfortunate. But
Or,
does take a
okay.
out of him. Yeah.
Perfect.
Alright.
And that's my turn.
That's your turn. Scrag, you are on the ground, but you are feeling a little bit better.
All right, I don't know how standing up works.
You use an action to stand up.
I have so few actions this turn, it sucks butt. I'm gonna stand up, and I'm gonna look back to Gertie, and I'm going to say in Uruxi, and this is something you've never seen Scrag do before. He's just going to say, I guess none of you speak Uruxi, so you don't know what he says. But it's
Yeah.
like one word, and immediately Gertie leaps into action.
Alright. Where is she leaping?
Using, I think she actually can go behind, like get behind it. I think. Sorry, I forget how to move these dudes.
I do. So yeah, 50 feet
Her
is
ear.
her movement. So yeah.
Yeah, 50 feet.
She scrambles around. Boop, 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 boop.
And she's going to bite at the. First of all, Scrag is going to hunt prey using his last action.
Yeah.
And is going to. Is it like a 5-foot step? I don't know how that works. Anyways.
There's a 5-foot step, but it is an action.
Oh. Wait, so there's not a 5-foot step.
It's one of those that doesn't trigger opportunity attacks and that kind of thing.
If you use the step action, then you do not do the opportunity.
Can't like attack as part of it or anything.
No,
right?
that is probably something else.
It's from an older edition. So Gertie is going to do a big old bite on this big old toad. Sorry, I'm trying to pull up Gertie's sheet. Where is Gertie's sheet? Oh, right. Yes, sorry.
Yeah.
Here's Gertie's sheet. Is going to do a big old bite. And I get flanking on that, I believe.
Yes.
Dope. I don't know if that's added naturally or if I should add that myself.
It should automatically do it because Nash is over here.
Okay, I don't know if it's adding.
Well,
Whatever.
it's not rolling yet, so. Yeah.
Well,
It did apply, she just missed.
Gertie. Wait, was that with? I forget if Hunt Prey even does anything.
See what flanking does is that it it actually decreases their AC as opposed to adding to your attack. So it on my side at least it says AC and then there's a scratch through and it shows the new AC.
-2, got it.
Yeah.
I understand. I just wanted to see if Hunt Prey actually did anything.
I think it only the actual Hunt Prey doesn't give you any like combat benefits. It's just a step that lets you do like other actions.
Yeah, like you have to apply it to do your things, but it's like not really.
Well, that's my whole turn then.
Yeah. All right, this big toad is blinded, and so it kind of knows people are around it, but it's struggling to figure out where. So I'm going to roll like a flat check to see if it knows what's going on. And it kind of like it looks towards Nash, but then like turns its head around and then like basically just starts wandering and pushes Gertie aside as it like. And,
is that an attack or
no? It just kind of wanders over here, walking over Gertie, looking for something. It can't quite figure out what it's doing, but that's its turn as it tries to stumble around. This Midflit doesn't see any reason to stop throwing darts at Nash. Other than the fact that it keeps missing. And it's going to back up a bit, I think. Now, I think it actually is going to try to get closer and then throw another dart. And probably also miss. But we will see. Yeah, that really misses. And because it's a critical miss, he's going to, like, throw it and then go to grab another dart and realize he's out of darts. He's now dartless. Alright,
Could have
Piekos.
brought more darts, dummy.
Okay, so I was gonna use my Shattering Gem, but now the toad is away. I would like to firstly recall knowledge about gremlins in general. Actually, you know what? I know enough about them. I want to recall knowledge about the toad.
Yeah.
Specifically, I mean, obviously we'll see what happens with this recall knowledge, but I'd like to, if possible, know if it is susceptible to electricity.
All right.
So would that be a nature, or what are we looking?
I would say, yeah, nature. This is big boy, but he is still an animal.
Okay. Well, I don't have. That's a +0 for me, so.
Yeah, you're like, wow, that's a big toad. And yeah, you like think about it and you're like, toads don't like electricity, but that's about all you know.
That's no more than any other
Yeah,
thing.
exactly. You're like, most things don't like electricity.
Okay, so in that case, I'm gonna cast Electric Arc on these two boys right here.
All right.
So I'm gonna cast that. And it's a basic reflex of 17.
Zippy zap. Failure and critical failure. So roll me some damage. One takes full damage, the other one takes double damage.
6 damage.
6 damage. Alright, so. As you zap into the Midflit, and then the Pugwami does double.
He's still up, huh?
He's still up. They're singed, though. They're certainly singed. They're looking pretty bad.
Okay. I'm gonna leave Bastard where he is then.
Alright.
That's my turn.
Alright.
Okay.
Vaz, it is your turn.
So we still got 2 little guys.
2 little guys, one
And
guy's
big frog?
running away, and 1 big frog. Big toad.
Going over this little ring here, is that like anything like difficult terrain or not?
I'll say it adds like 5 feet. I haven't been
Okay,
counting
that's
it,
fine.
but yeah,
That's fine.
it makes sense.
Chicka. Let's get up in this guy's grill. And sorry, I'm thinking.
All good. Excuse me.
You're good. I'm trying to remember how the flow of Swashbuckler goes, because I'm like, do I need to hit and then do a finisher, or can I just finish him?
I think the finisher, it gets rid of your panache, and I think it has to be like your last thing. Like it will end your turn, basically.
It has to be your
Yeah.
last attack that you can use. I was
Yeah.
just looking at that.
Okay.
So yeah, you can't attack again for the rest of the turn if you use your finisher. But having panache does give you pluses to other things. So
Yeah, I think I can do my precise strike.
When you
No.
have panache and strike with an agile finesse weapon, or so like right now it looks like all your strikes deal 2 additional precision damage, and then your finishers do additional 2d6 precision damage.
yeah,
Okay. Yeah, so let's just try and hit him.
yeah, give it a go.
Yeah, so target, Pugwampy, then strike, bah, and then bah.
Nice, you hit. So roll me some damage.
Yay. Damage.
Damage. All right.
Yeah.
And as you slam into him, you knock him out. Just runs him right through.
Yeah.
There's a little blood stain there now. No.
Yeah. Ripping pepperonis, it's dead. You stabbed it.
And then Pickles is within 30 foot. Yeah. So we're also going to go ahead and move, hit, and going to do one for all. And I'm going to give aid to Pickles for his next turn.
Pickles.
Yeah, it just says, with precisely the right words of encouragement, you bolster an ally's efforts. Designate an ally within 30 feet. This action counts as sufficient preparation to aid that ally.
Okay.
So one good turn deserves another.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, thank you muchly.
Yeah.
Do you have to roll anything for that, or is it just a thing?
No, I think it's just a skill.
Cool. Yeah, because it uses an action. Then yeah.
Yeah.
To aid that ally. When you use the aid reaction to help that ally, you can roll. Oh, okay. So there is a roll. When you use the aid reaction to help that ally, you can roll diplomacy in place of the usual check.
Okay, right. So like she's rolling aid like normal, but she can just use diplomacy instead of whatever else.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah.
So when you do aid me, you still have to roll, but you don't have to be good at what I'm doing, basically, to aid me.
And it uses your reaction to do so.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah. But yeah. But Wampy's dead. Midflit. He's out of... That's the one up there, yeah. He is going to basically crawl through like a little hole in the wall here and disappear. Go through the wall. Yeah. That's his turn. He's gone. Nash. Big Toad. And little tiny Gorblin.
Big Toad, little guy.
Little guy.
Let's see. Hold on. All right, let's see. Murray, what are you doing? Silly thing. Okay. Going to... Okay, so Big Toad is just kind of stumbling around blindly, and Gertie is after it. Okay, so I think I am going to go after a little blue guy. We're going to move a little bit closer. Within range, so that's action 1. We are going to... devise a stratagem. against the little blue guy this time. Little midflit, hopefully. We can get better info on him, and we can... Oh, and I'm targeting the wrong thing again. Dead. Dang it. Alright, well, does a 20 hit the little blue guy?
It sure does.
Okay, so I'm going to... okay, let me roll my damage separately, because if I click that button, it's going to do it to the toad, right?
No, I apply the damage, so...
It's
you
enough.
can-
Oh, okay, cool.
You can
cool,
just
cool.
roll the damage.
I didn't know how much it would automate for stuff like that.
Yeah,
okay.
it automates some of it, but not all of it. And you smack
Alright,
into
which
it
means-
and also knock it. This one, because it's not lethal damage, just knocks the little critter out, and he hits the back wall here and slides down.
Yeah, so we get that good strategic strike damage, which we didn't really need, but it's still cool.
Yep.
Alright, and then since the stratagem worked, that's that and the attack, so that's all my actions. That's me.
All right, Creek.
Yo. Okay. All right. I'm gonna go back to hunted shot on the giant toad again.
Yeah. Do it.
All right. Doing it. Where's the boy? There we go. All right. And yep, I'm just gonna do what I keep on doing. Hunter's bow, but dang.
Hey,
Oh!
guess what? You crit.
Let's go.
Natural 20, baby.
Natural 20.
One more for the road. Oh yeah.
Right
Ooh.
into big dumb.
Also a hit. So yeah, roll me the critical damage for the first one, and then damage for the second one.
Yeah, because it's deadly as well.
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
So yeah, make sure you hit that
Very
crit for that
nice.
first one. So yeah, damage. You get a real good hit into its chest there. And another one kind of like dinks off its shoulder, but that first one was so good that it literally is sticking right out of its chest.
Yes.
All right,
Awesome.
Scrag.
Sorry. So, Scrag is just seeing red at this point. I don't think my net is big enough to envelop this thing.
No.
Yeah, I figured. My bola will not. There's nothing to trip. He's too low to the ground. Like, logistically, I just don't think it would work. The
Yeah,
bola.
I think you also can't trip big creatures without specific feats for it.
All right, but Scrag is going to run up there. Just gonna paw is his first move, and Gertie is going to activate her ability, which lets Gertie act as a flanking creature, no matter. If I was here. Oh right, 25. Wait a second. Okay, I'm gonna remeasure that.
Yes.
Okay, so I can still move there, 25 feet.
Yes.
All right, so that's one action. Gertie is going to use one of her actions, and Scrag is obviously going to command his minion as one of his actions as well.
Yeah.
So she'll be treated as being here for the purposes of flanking.
Okay.
You might want to just move her there, I guess.
Yeah, so
I could just move her there. I'll just move her there because it's simpler, and I don't think it makes a difference. It helps sometimes when there's a lot of enemies, but when it's just one big one, it's like there's no difference. So that's one action for me. So I am able to. All right, I'm going to attack. Geez. My spear is spear. I forget if the spear is like you use two hands, it does more damage or not. Is it like that?
I don't know. I've never used a spear before. Spear.
No, it just says 1d6 piercing. So
Yeah, it's a one-handed weapon.
Well, Scrag is going to just screech super loudly. And is going to stab with a spear with his first attack. This is his hunted prey. I forget. I don't think I get anything yet, but later. TM. And yeah, it also adds flanking, but I think it does that on the other end. So that's a dirty 20. That's going to be a hit, I think.
Yee. That is a hit.
I forgot to target.
You did.
Sorry about that.
But I don't think that was a crit, even with flanking.
It was not
so.
a crit. 22. I don't know what its AC is, but it would have been a 22 with flanking.
Yeah.
But that's 9 points of damage. And next time I'm going to remember to target. As Scrag screeches this just horrible battle cry in a Rooksy.
Yeah.
And he's going to attack with his claw as a second attack, because he can do that.
Move, command, hit.
What?
You moved, you commanded Gertie, and then you hit.
Oh, right, yes. Sorry, so I am out of actions, but Gertie still has one attack.
Yes.
Because Gertie is able to take 2 actions.
Yeah, she moved and she can attack.
Sorry, it gets confusing. With all my doodads. So yeah, Gertie will take a big old chomp. Gertie, I need you to pull your weight here.
Yeah, she is really pulled back. She is kind of being cautious, overly cautious, because she just doesn't like this thing being anywhere near her, especially after it grabbed you like that.
Greg will say to her, Gertie, fear is the mind killer.
Ah!
Fair.
All right.
Honestly fair.
All right, so let's see if this frog will get his bearings. He does not get his bearings. He got stabbed from behind, and he starts thromping around, hopping, basically. He takes a big leap, basically, in the air.
I was going to ask if it's ever going to clear out its eyes, but it rolled a 1, so I don't think it would even be able to.
It rolled a 1, yeah. It can't. So it hops
Do I get,
over here.
Nah, I don't get that lack of opportunity.
No, you don't. And then it hops over here, and it's clawing at its own face, basically, with that. And it's trying to get this blood off of its face. It's not working. It's too goopy. Its arms are too short, and his head too fat. And that's its turn. The Mifflet is unconscious. Pickles.
Scrag, sorry, Scrag says, the fancy one is clever.
Well, that's some good stuff. So Pickles will, because actually none of my spell attacks actually require a roll on my part, but what I can do is I can use Bastard with Bastard's threat display, and I can attempt to demoralize this toad. And because of threat display, even though it doesn't understand the language I'm speaking, I can still demoralize it like normal.
Heck yeah!
And with that intimidation check, I will accept the aid from Vaz, who can roll the diplomacy to help me.
Yeah.
And this is against the target's will DC.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's see if the aid works for a second first.
Diplomacy. Yeah, key up.
So that is a success. You get a +1.
+1. Okay, circumstance bonus +1, right?
Yes.
Okay, charisma +2, circumstance bonus +1. Okay. I would like to use my hero point
Go
on that.
for it.
I'm gonna try that again. There we go. That's more like it.
Yes.
It's against its will save.
It is against its will save, which just makes it.
Okay, so the toad is now.
It is now frightened, and it is looking around for the source of this noise that the bastard is making that is intimidating it.
Yeah, bastard just starts snarling and just it's just really, really being incredibly aggressive toward the same time. And Pickles is adding like adding some snarls of his own to try and sort of mirror Bastard.
Yeah.
So that's 2 actions? No, wait. Is that just 1?
You demoralized it.
And that's it, right?
I think, yeah, you've only used 1 action to demoralize.
Oh, dang. Okay. Well, in that case, I can cast a freaking spell. In that case, I'm going to electric arc it, and it has a penalty to this, I believe, because of that.
Yeah, because it's frightened, it has a penalty.
Yeah. Okay. We cast a spell. DC 17 save.
Let's go.
Ooh.
Critical failure. It rolled a 1.
Okay, so that's.
I'm so mad it didn't get to use its swallow whole ability. Anyways, roll that damage.
I'm not mad.
It was going to eat Scrag.
So that's double damage, right?
Yeah,
So 14.
You shoot it out, and it becomes so roasted that the whole room starts to smell like fried frog as it collapses, and like its legs are still jittering from the electricity as it goes.
Pickles. So I just want to paint if I can paint the visual image. Pickles has Bastard on his shoulder, and they snarl at this thing, and then Pickles like charges up his imagine like a fucking Skyrim NPC like shooting lightning at a thing with his just hands out like ah. And as this thing just fucking electrifies, he kind of holds onto his hat a little bit like with one hand as he finishes off, and he kind of looks at Bastard and goes, "That takes you back, doesn't it?"
And that is the end of the combat.
Greg
Bastard
like
tried to eat the
sniffs.
frog.
I
asked, just Bastard tried to eat the frog.
Oh no!
I was
Why is it
literally
come up
about
with-
to try to eat the frog. I'm not gonna lie.
Just a sec. It's supposed to be adding. Why is it non? Should be more than non. I don't know what happened there. Just a sec. It's supposed to.
There's
Why is it
enough
giving-
frog to go around at least.
It's not giving.
Why is it giving us not a number?
Yeah. I don't know.
I thought you were saying like non bread, and I'm
Yeah,
like, dang, you
1,
cooked
2,
it so
No,
good
like,
it turned into
NaN
non.
means
Yeah.
NaN literally means not a number.
Yeah, I don't know why the auto assign for the. Ow.
Listen,
Oh,
Katie, computer
interesting.
scientists are nothing if not very literal.
Just 1 second. I need to figure out what you got for EXP here.
So I'm
Ah,
assuming I
shit.
shouldn't add the not a number to my number.
Yeah, because it's a 0.
I kind of did. Oops.
I don't think it'll do anything,
Yeah.
to be fair.
Yeah, 'cause
So
We were
I
at 5
admit,
10.
I did look
Okay.
up the giant toad afterwards, and I realized I made an unarmed strike against this thing.
yeah.
Does that mean I get exposed to its poison?
You sure do, and we will resolve that once I figure out what the experience
Okay.
points are. Because I forgot that it
Yeah.
also has a fucking poisonous warts.
Fun!
Yep. So
It's hallucinogenic.
yes, sure
Oh,
is.
good.
So we got.
Wouldn't be an episode of 8th Brigade if Scrag didn't end up fucking zooted out his mind.
60.
It's getting. Oh, Gertie had some too. Oh no.
She sure did.
So to clarify, fucking Nash is comatose on coffee,
Yes.
and now Screg and Gertie are about to just start tripping.
Yep.
Hey, I might
Oh,
make
boy.
the save. You never know.
And the Pugwampy.
We're so good at adventuring.
Okay, no.
Those sound like
the
famous
real
last
good.
words to me.
We're
good at this.
I might make the save, you never know.
Plus, Pugwampy was level 0, so that's -1. And then these two were -1, so they're actually -2, so 20, 20. Okay, 130. God,
Negative
I'm
EXP.
so mad that it didn't actually work. 130. There we go. Sign.
It might be because like if these are two different modules, like it fucked up in like
Yeah,
and like
maybe.
there's like the module that like took them out of initiative or something.
Could be. Anyways, you all get 130 EXP. Frog is dead. I'm going to need both Gertie and Scrag to make me a fortitude saving throw. Because, yeah.
Okay.
Make a drug check.
Scrag,
It's tripping balls.
you're tripping balls. And Gertie.
Yeah, Gertie is also tripping balls. Please don't get my dinosaur high.
She
Nope.
just kind of lays down, and as she is stupefied one. But I think that.
But we lived.
You lived. I think that only. Well, no, I think you have to roll at the end of the round. But it's technically you're out of combat, so I'll say eventually you'll like shake it off. But the two of you just kind of lay down for a little bit. And at this point, Bonnie walks over and kind of leans over the edge and goes, "We took care of the gremlins over there. Oh, the frog. Oh dear. Well, thanks for taking care of it. But
It tried to eat me, and now I will take back what is mine. And then Scrag tries to run at the corpse and just start, just taking chunks out of it.
ooh, yes, yes. Well, I'll have to let the barkeep know that her frog is dead. Oh well.
He turns back with his mouth full.
So sorry, it did try to eat our friend.
Well, it's not my toad, so.
The meat kind of falls out of his mouth. He's like, Scrag is sorry.
It's a shame.
Greg, I don't feel like you have much of anything to apologize for in this scenario. You did get et.
He takes another bite.
Maybe don't eat someone's pet though.
Greg
Also,
stops
isn't-
eating
I'm
it.
not sure I would call it a
Isn't
pet
that what
either.
made you?
Yes, as you take a bite into it, you get hallucinogenic again.
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute.
Scrag realizes what's going on and then just kind of spits it out and kind of like crawls away from the toad and is like, Gertie, do not eat that.
So, I don't understand where these little critters came from. They just showed up
Oh, there
out of
was a-
nowhere and let out the toad.
Well, and if I can, Pickles would like to walk over to that hole in the wall that we saw that one gremlin go through.
Yes. You notice, again, this kind of looks, again, like a little Fraggle hole.
I can see pretty clearly that it resembles the one that we followed through
Yeah.
earlier, right? Well, y'all want to travel through a random tunnel in a city again?
This one seems a lot smaller. You're not sure everybody will be able to fit through this one.
Nash will just kind of look at Bonnie and say, well, I hate to be presumptuous, but based on our previous conversations, have you perhaps had any recent negative run-ins with the river rats?
She kind of frowns and goes, every interaction I have with the river rats now is negative, but this also isn't my joint. I'm just staying here. You think the river rats have something to do with these gremlins?
That's fair. Yes, so far, any gremlins we've encountered in the city, I do believe have had some ties to them, so I don't know why it would be different now. Unless it's us. Are we the other common thread there, unless they're after... No.
Well,
No, I'm sure it's the river rats.
certainly. Weird. Eden's gotten her hands on gremlins. She always has had a knack for magic, but summoning wasn't exactly in her wheelhouse. It is a little outside her field of study.
Well, these things, to my knowledge, aren't exactly summoned as much as we figured. I figured at least that they likely might have been making deals with somebody. Because they like causing chaos and stuff.
Still, Eden's gotten her hands on some then, if she's
Mhm.
giving them out to other river rats to cause chaos.
Do we remember when we first interacted with these? Are these native to the material plane, or are these like Fae? I can't remember. I
They
feel
are
like
Fae. They do not belong here.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, I guess the best thing to do would be to plug up this hole here.
Yes. I'll let the owner know. Cascade will definitely need to go to the hardware store, it seems.
And the giant frog store.
Well, she might just have to find something else for people to fight. Maybe just have people fighting people for a bit. That's always fun.
Yeah, this thing seemed more like a liability than anything else.
Always put on a good show, Bubba. Oh well.
Oh, it's got oh. You didn't have to tell. Now I feel way worse for roasting it now.
Well, think of
No,
it this
no.
way: does it really feel worse to say the giant frog tried to eat Screg versus Bubba tried to eat Screg?
Frankly.
Yeah, no, those feel about the same.
Laughs in Floridian.
Well, you know. It was trying to eat you, so. You were very impressive, though. All things considered.
Yeah, I mean, to be completely honest, like, had that thing gotten to me, it would have not been an attempted eating. It would have been a success. That I would have been eaten. You would be down one goblin.
We like this goblin. Please do not get eaten.
I have no plans to be eaten in the near or far future.
But
Not always something that you can avoid. So, keep that in mind. Well, have you brought the dinosaurs?
yes,
Yeah, they're upstairs with Bartholomew.
Oh, good. I did tell him to get them out of here.
Greg would like a chance to say goodbye, please.
Of course, of course. After which, though, we will probably be getting out of town. It sounds like the lawkeepers are sniffing around about me again.
If anyone
there
asks,
was-
I
they
do
showed
not
us-
know you.
They showed us a poster of a woman who looked remarkably like you, but it couldn't have been you because she was wearing a different hat. Pickles gives her like a little knowing wink as
Yeah.
well.
Yes, as they say, Red Bonnie died. I'm Blue Bonnie now.
Legally and spiritually distinct.
Mm-hmm. Definitely don't have that big string of charges on me. No, Red Bonnie was accused of piracy, smuggling, forging, sailing under false colors, impersonating a member of a merchant's guild, and vandalism. Oh, and the public indecent. None of those are me. Definitely not.
Okay, Screg has been arrested too.
Oh, I've never been arrested. They certainly try.
You are Screg's hero.
It's unfortunate, though, that people think that Red Bonnie might still be alive. I thought I had nipped that in the bud. Well,
What if Red Bonnie got killed, and then Screg is going to make like
They,
finger quotes?
they did that already.
Oh,
already
Again?
been done. Anyways.
all right, fair enough.
But,
Come along, Screg. It's see your dinos.
Yeah, see your dinosaurs, and then we are leaving. Heading somewhere nice and bright and sunny.
Greg is going to walk upstairs. He's got a lot of holes in him, but they are no longer bleeding. He would like to go and see his little dinosaurs.
Yeah, you walk upstairs and you see Bartholomew sitting in one of the tables there, and he is gently feeding the new dinosaurs some meat, and they all are definitely perked up.
Greg would like to bend down and give and say, and he's going to speak to them in their native language. I'm sorry, I was not able to give you the best life that I could, and I hope that Bartholomew can. He's going to take you someplace nice and warm, and you'll be fed all you need, and you'll have the heat stone to keep you warm, and I love you all very much.
Bima!
I don't know what that means, but thank you.
Bima, Bima, Bima!
They all like chirp in unison because they are babies.
Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, I'm going to get, like, at most a toddler tier response.
Yep.
I might get, like, incoherent rambling about,
Blah,
like,
blah,
some
blah,
animal that I've never seen before, if I'm lucky. But I'm going to give them all a little smooch.
Blah.
And give them pets. And then he's going to turn around and go, we should go now.
All right. And as
And
everybody...
he might be... Sorry, I forgot lizards can't cry. Never mind.
But yeah, you take one last look, and as you all head out of the Siren's Grotto, that is where we're going to end today's session, I think.
Yay!
Side quest complete.
Quest
Yeah.
complete. Well,
Yay.
goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye!